What do you do when life feels out of control? We all like to think we can manage the challenges life throws at us, but what happens when we can't? For me, the hardest part of my journey was learning to let go of the need to be in control. It wasn't an easy lesson, but in letting go, I found a deeper peace than I ever thought possible. During my second year of seminary, I faced many challenges. It seemed like every time I called home, something else was wrong. My grandfather was diagnosed with cancer. One of my godchildren was hospitalized for being suicidal. And another family member fell back into severe depression. Despite treatment, my grandfather's condition worsened, and he passed away while I was at seminary. With my family going through so much, I felt helpless. I wanted to be there for them, but I couldn't. No matter how hard I tried, there was nothing I could do from afar. Frustration and shame began to build up, and eventually I started to question whether I could continue in the seminary. How could I be a priest if I couldn't even help the people I loved? Through weekly counseling, the support of friends, and the advice of a trusted priest, I realized I needed to let go of my desire to fix everything and control outcomes for myself and for those I loved. God was asking me to trust Him and surrender control. As I did, something incredible happened. I discovered a new kind of peace and joy that came from trusting God was in control, not me. And that peace deepened my desire to follow His call, to share with others the truth that surrendering to God leads not to chaos, but to peace. This week, as you reflect on your own life and your own discovery of the joy that comes from fully surrendering to God, maybe a young man comes to your mind who needs to discover this too. Someone who, if he learned that lesson, could be great at encouraging others to learn it as well. We have cards available in your church for you to submit the names of men who may be called to the priesthood. Father Joe, Father Kyle, or I will personally reach out to invite these men to an event at St. Ambrose on October 7th. Don't worry, no one will be pressured. If they aren't interested, that's the end of it. Your recommendation, though, could be the nudge they need to start considering God's call. Trust that. Just as God brought peace and direction to my life, He can use your encouragement to guide others as well.